is my first video that I'm going to talk about my dreams. I've been having a lot of dreams lately. They're interesting. I haven't really posted any because I didn't know if they were for me or if they were real or what was up with it. I knew my dreams were real, but I didn't know if they meant something. But I think they do. And so I am going to start posting them. I'm also going to start posting maybe other things that I'm feeling, or poems or talkings or teachings. I don't know. I'm really feeling led to do this, so here we go. On election night, I wanted to stay up and see how everything was playing out, but I decided to go to bed instead, and because I was tired. So in the middle of the night, I have this dream, and I was in this beautiful house. Man, it was gorgeous. It was huge. It was just phenomenal. Inside there was like wood, cherry wood inside of this house, and it was just, I don't know that it was cherry wood, but it just was like a really deep, beautiful, really well taken care of, manicured wood that was on the house, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful staircases, just magnificent. So I was in this beautiful house when all the beautiful girls dressed in wedding clothes ran to the window. They were squealing and out of pure joy and happiness. And I asked them. I said, who won the presidency? Who won? And nobody was answering me. They were just all squealing and running to the window. And so I looked out the window saying, who won? And I see Biden sitting under the window. And this window was pretty high. It was probably a second-story window. So I had to really look down and really cock my head to see, press my head up against the window to see who was out there that these girls were squealing over. They were squealing in absolute delight. And so I look down and I see him. He's sitting on this, it's like a park bench. It's a beautiful bench. I didn't see the details of it, but it was like a park bench that is has wrought iron, black wrought iron, and it's got wood that the people sit on. So anyways, Biden was calm and giving a speech while sitting on this bench under the window. He had a dark dress coat on and was very relaxed. I kept asking who won the election, and it appeared that Biden did, because with the speech he was giving on the bench, his speech was very relaxed, very straightforward, very posed, and he was so relaxed, just sitting there hanging out. Not like he was preaching to anybody, but just like he was hanging out, talking. I didn't see anybody that he was talking to. I just saw him sitting on this bench. Then all the girls were outside. All these girls, they were dressed in wedding clothes, or white dresses, I should say, white. All of them were dressed in white, beautiful gowns. And we were all outside at this point. I don't know where Biden was at this point. I didn't see him, but we were all outside when it started to rain. So we ran to the door, the door at the front of the house. But the doorknob had been broken off. But when I touched the broken hole in the door, it opened immediately. And the girls ran inside. Now, during this whole time, my teeth in my mouth were falling out, and I would take them and I would put them into my pocket. And I they kept falling out, falling out, falling out. And I put them in my pocket. It started getting to the point where they're like really rumbling around in my teeth, my mouth, and I didn't want anybody seeing me put my teeth in my pocket, so I just kind of held them in my mouth because there were a lot of them. So while I was putting these teeth in my pocket, my mouth was now full of teeth. So I went out, so I was still outside, and outside there was these pulpits. I believe there was 3 of them. In the middle pulpit, I walked up to, and I started putting my teeth from my pocket in the pulpit. And it was still drizzling, raining at this point in time. I still didn't know the results of the election, but it appeared that everyone else did, and it appeared that Biden was being celebrated. I guess this here was November 4th at 10:42 a.m. is when I wrote this down. But anyways, I was stuffing my teeth into the pulpit, and I'll show you a drawing of what the pulpit looked like. I was stuffing them into the pulpit, and more just kept on coming in my mouth, and I just couldn't get them out quick enough and get them into that pulpit. Just stuffing them into that pulpit. I don't know. It was just really weird, and a lot of the teeth were broken, and all, they weren't like full teeth. At the beginning they were, but as time went on, they were like broken teeth, a lot of them. And I thought to myself in the dream, I remember thinking, somebody's gonna think somebody was murdered underneath this pulpit because of all these teeth that I was sticking underneath the pulpit. I'll show you some drawings that I drew basically of this dream. So this here is the area that we were in when the girls started squealing. They were right over here. This is the building, or this here is like a living room or a foyer or something like that. This here is the stairs. They were beautiful stairs, huge. They went way over to here. They were round, and there was an opening underneath them. But anyways, the girls are all standing here when they were squealing and running. And I went over to the window too. And this is where I was looking out. And this here is where the bench is. Over here is where the front door is, where the pulpits will be. So anyway, so that's what that looks like. So this is my hand as I'm putting my finger into that hole in the door that causes the door to open. And this is what the pulpit looked like. And I was putting my teeth into here. Interesting, right? So that's my dream. I decided to make a fire tonight. And celebrating, finally giving up and making that video that I wanted to make, and hopefully to continue to make some more. Not horribly great at making fires, but I really do enjoy sitting out and watching a fire. I have a couple tricks that I use. I don't know if you guys burn Scentsy, but I do. And after I'm finished using Scentsy, I put cotton balls into the Scentsy, unit. I put the cotton balls in it, and the cotton balls suck out the used wax. And then I use them to start a fire. By the way, I'm not a Scentsy consultant. um, this is just what I do with it afterwards. I'm just trying to enjoy fire. Yeah, where do I want to put it? I'll put it right there. Should be just as simple as that. Anyways, thank you for joining me at this time and listening to my heart and to my dreams. And I hope that you all are good, that you're given some dreams too, that can make you or help you to continue through this time of uncertainty in many things, and help you to understand, or maybe not even understand, but to give you confidence and help you to feel better in your life. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Wow. Perfectly cooked marshmallow. To those, of course, that like their marshmallows brown and not burnt. To those that like their marshmallows burnt, yeah. I'm sorry. That's not me. I like mine brown. Why, look at that. Get the top of it now. I want to burn it. There you go. That's a marshmallow worth eating. If you found this video interesting, I hope that you like it, that you subscribe to my channel, and share it to your friends.